Hello and welcome. I'm your host, Wim Lou, joined by co-host Alex Wong. You are listening to the Hello and Welcome podcast, which is a presentation of ToonieBet Online, Sportsbook, and Casino. We're here the morning after the Raptors lose once again to the New York Knicks. Alex Wong, do you like that I've already pre-christened the term LeBrunto for
Whoa,
Jalen
whoa,
Brunson?
whoa, whoa. I don't think it's that. No, man. He does not deserve that, man.
No?
How
Okay.
about just
All right,
like
all right.
Diarara, Toronto?
Okay.
Mrs. Diarara. You
That's
don't like
that's not
that one?
good.
No.
Well, that's not good. No, okay, because there's a real chance the Raps face the Knicks either in a 4-5 or a 3-6, in
Sure.
which case there's a chance of the Raptors lose to the Knicks 9-0 in
Yeah,
one season.
honestly, that would be
Um,
really impressive. Like, I think that'd be
it
really
genuinely
impressive.
be historic, right?
Yeah.
And at that point, especially with how big the Knicks fan base is, um,
Mm.
I think we're actually close enough to LeBrunto territory. I'm just saying.
Well, if the Knicks, if they face off, they're gonna start at the Garden, and the Knicks fans are gonna be super excited. They're gonna have those street talk videos
Oh
outside
man,
the Garden. Who do you think? Who do you think the Knicks fans are gonna call out like on the Raptors side? Because they'll pick someone really random. They'll be like, "Yo, Jakob Poeltl, you suck."
no, but you know what? The thing is, it's already built in. It's RJ and IQ. Someone's
No,
gonna
no,
hit
but
them with the Draymond. The dynasty that starts after you. Like
yeah,
it's
but
it's already there. It's
I
written
feel like
already.
I feel like the fans low key like RJ and IQ. Like they're not like
They do.
villains to them.
They're
They're not
very
villains to them.
respectful.
So I'm thinking it's either I think Jakob or Mamu is gonna have to catch a huge stray. Man.
Oh man.
It's like, yo, Mamu, don't you wish you were on the Knicks? Mamu's like, no.
uh, no, I'm telling you, this is actually. I know we just made a to-do list earlier this week about the Raps the rest of the season. I'm gonna
Yeah,
add a sixth item to the to-do list. Is just the
just
Raptors need
beat
to
the
do
Knicks.
whatever. No, whatever possible. We have to avoid the Knicks. Okay, I just can't lose them 9 times in one season. I honestly, I'd rather get swept by any other team than the Knicks. I'm sorry, I just can't. My heart can't take it, man. It's too much.
Well, it was so stupid because like yesterday, I like planned my whole day around watching this Raps game,
Really.
and I was really excited because I'm like, listen, like at some point, like they
Hmm.
gotta get one. This is like the James Harden theory, at some point, like one of these years, he's just gonna get it done.
Damn
And
it, man.
Raps got off to a nice start there, but
Uh-huh.
then it was like, you could have played. I mean, where do people watch? Where do people watch Raptors games in the city? Like Hoops, Real Sports. Like, what's a good place to watch a basketball game these days?
Well, that's actually the thing is, I feel like most Raptor fans are streaming or pirating the games,
Oh, okay,
um,
Pirate Bay.
or they're just watching
Um,
from home, or they're watching like from
yeah,
their
but I'm
phones,
just
like most
saying.
people. Yeah.
I'm just saying, if Hoops played an old Raptors Knicks game from earlier this season, last
Hmm.
night, no one would have noticed. No one
Oh
would have
yeah, yeah.
noticed.
This is like a
You could have
rerun. You're
played,
right.
yeah, you could have played any Raptors Knicks game, and I don't
Hmm.
think anyone in the bar would have noticed
Yeah, yeah,
that
yeah.
it was
You're
not
like
the real game. Yeah,
damn, OG's really cooking us. It's like, yeah, I mean,
yeah, it's like here comes Brunson running like pick and roll with Shamit.
yeah, it was working. That
Anyways,
shit was
no, I
working.
don't. I don't know. Like, I think this Raptors team is just so frustrating because like I can't think of another Raptors team with such a like defined ceiling. Like literally, the ceiling's right there, and you're not gonna punch any higher, man. Like you're gonna hit your head, and that's it.
The funny thing I think with this team too is, even after losses, you can't be mad at them. Like, you know what I mean?
But
There's always gonna.
But why can't you be mad at them though?
Hey, take
Like,
it from someone who does every React pod, okay? People don't like when you're mad at the Raptors because they're like, they're not supposed to be this good yet, or they're not supposed to be good yet, or you know what I mean? There's just like, there's definitely this feeling of like, okay, like when you sit down at a poker table with like $200, and then you're like, you
it's
like
been a while.
win
It's been
like
a while.
a, yeah, but you go up $100. All of a sudden, the rest of the rest of the game, you're just kind of like bleeding out a little bit,
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
losing
yeah.
a blind here or there, maybe trying to see a flop, and then
Yeah.
by the end of the game, you're at like you're like $220. You're like, all right, I just walk away. But
Mm.
like that's kind of how the Raps season feels, right? Like they won a big hand earlier on when they had like pocket kings or something, but they just keep slowly bleeding out, and now it's like, but the expectations, you can always put like the "but we're not supposed to be good" card, but I'm like, what good is playing that card, man?
No, I think that's a terrible card to play, and I think what's taking away from the excitement of this season is like what is the next step for this team. And I think
Mm.
that's a question that they're not going to be able to run from for too much longer. Like, if
Yeah.
they do get bounced in the first round, and that's a clickbaity title for today. Are the
No, but I
Raptors
think
a
it's a fair
first round
question. It's
exit?
on everyone's minds, right? It's
Yeah,
like, hey,
and,
should I buy playoff tickets?
yeah, I mean, buy them because you can get to watch 2 games. But like,
Damn.
but like once they get bounced early, like then the question is like, how are they gonna improve on this for next season? And unless like IQ miraculously becomes like a star point guard like Tyrese Maxey, unless like Grady Dick or Jacoby suddenly become like a 20-point per game score, like there's nothing internally for you to point to say that they're going to make a jump, right? And I think that's the part that's really holding people back from being excited about this team long term.
Yeah, I think about the jump that the Raps have made, right? And a lot of it was okay. Adding Brandon Ingram was like a significant talent upgrade. I mean, you look at what Ingram did last night, the amount of tough buckets. Literally nobody on the team was able to do that prior to him joining the team. So that's a significant talent upgrade. Aside from that, the Raptors had better health as compared to last season, in particular with like their main players with Scotty, IQ, you know. Um, so they had better health. And then the third thing was they just kind of stopped tanking, basically, right? They basically said, okay, we are going to actually try to go out and win some of these games versus last season. They were going out of their way. I mean, all the stuff that you see now with like players resting and like, teams pulling their starters in the fourth quarters, like the Raptors were kind of pioneering all these dark arts. And then I also think that like where I want to give Darko credit for a lot of it is just like getting the team to sort of play hard on a consistent basis, But these are again like this is like the low hanging fruit. The Raptors this season have picked most of the low hanging fruit to get to the point where they're in a fifth seed at the moment, and the fact that we're even talking about the playoffs, that's where I think there's a dissonance because people are like, well, coming into the season, if you told me we're going to go to the first round and lose, I'd be pretty happy with that because like that's a significant improvement.
Good enough for me. That's not good enough for a team to say that, and I get it because it's like, but this was the easiest step though. Like this was the easiest step. Like you weren't trying to win. Like you got Brandon. You assembled this starting lineup that was going to be good enough to be a top 6 team in the East. But it's like that's it though. Like it feels very empty. I think for people watching with like more long term expectations, because like I think about like the 2013-14 like team. That kind of came out of nowhere. Kyle and DeMar.
Of course.
And like, I just think back and it's like Kyle was just like a winning player. Like he just drove winning, and it's like going into the next season, they solidify themselves as just like a 50-win team, like every regular season. With some upside in the playoffs, unless, Dwayne Casey had a panic attack before game 1.
Dwayne Casey's like, let me draw the play on the wrong side of the floor. Like,
yeah, it's like, yo, dude, you okay, man?
Real thing that happened, man. Real thing. Like a real thing.
Playoff D here, man. Where's playoff D?
But talking Dwayne or Darko, man.
But I don't look at this. This team as the same. Like I just feel like this is their ceiling. And I think it's hard for me to find reasons to say that, hey, they can get into the playoffs here, get some experience, and then let's go back, next season and keep improving on it. I just don't feel that way about this team.
So if I had to ask you then, because I want to maybe pivot the conversation here because it's maybe more productive, but like what's actually holding them back? Like what's defining the ceiling as sort of like why do the Raptors have this glass ceiling?
I just don't think there's enough talent on this team. Like,
okay, but do we mean like talent across the roster, or do you mean talent at the very top of the roster?
I think both. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I think both.
Okay.
I think both. I just don't like even looking at yesterday or looking at all the games against it. I mean, they got nothing from the bench yesterday.
Literally nothing. Like not less than nothing.
Nothing from the bench, and it's like we're not even asking for much. Like maybe like at this point, I think we're expecting maybe 1 or 2 good players off the bench.
We're expecting somebody to match Landry Shamet.
yeah.
I'm not even kidding. Like that's 100% what I'm saying.
And Brandon was, obviously getting buckets there in the first half, but I'm like, where's the defense? Like, is that a talent thing? Is that an effort thing? Like, why are you giving up 70% shooting to a team? Like a team that's carved you up, like
Yeah,
this
you should be
entire
more
season.
motivated to play the Knicks than anybody else.
No, but
anybody
that's what I'm
else.
saying. Like, how is this script just like happening over again? And I keep saying, like, who's actually upset about this? Like, we called this like a week ago. They're gonna go to Washington, get a nice win, come home, do the conga, and then lose by 15. Didn't they lose by 16 yesterday? Yeah.
Well, it was a 16-2 finish to the end of the game.
No, but
it's crazy, bro. 16-2.
No, but it's like, I don't know. Like, I just don't think there's enough talent on this team. Like, I think if you line it up against the teams that are above them, there's not enough talent, and I'm still not sure what the identity of this team is too, right? Like, like if you're like, oh, they've improved so much on defense, I don't see that in these games. Like, I never see that in these games.
There's not like a lockdown gear or like, okay, you know what?
You're right.
No matter what the other team is, or no matter what our offense looks like, because we've seen lots of teams that are buns on offense. Like, that happens a lot, especially for young teams on the way up. But they're able to lock down on defense in a way that's like, okay, it's kind of scary. Like the Pistons last year. The Pistons took 2 games off the Knicks last year in the playoffs. And in fact, like 4 of the games were like super close.
No, but aren't you upset that they gave up 7? Like, they let the team shoot 70%?
Dog, I get so upset with the team. People get upset at how upset I am. Okay,
no,
so I can't be upset no more.
70% in one half. Like, can we should we not be talking about this more? Like, that's that's embarrassing.
No, and the crazy part is like guys getting back cut for layups. That play where they had to call the timeout. By the way, Darko had to call 4 timeouts before 7 minutes left in the second quarter. This guy was sitting on 3 timeouts when he challenged the play, and it was a successful challenge. But when he challenged the play in the second quarter, I was like, Darko, oh my God, we might have 2 timeouts the rest of the way.
Primo passed us like, we don't have any more commercials to run tonight, man. Chill.
They're like, come on, man.
Out of slots, man.
How many times do I want me to make the chill choice?
No,
man?
But it's like you get the 8-second violation.
Like,
even in the fourth quarter again, close game. I think it was
how are you getting a
game.
5-second violation, a 8-second violation, a 3-second violation? What the fuck, man?
These guys are at Woodbine Racetrack betting on 358, man.
Yo, come on, like,
they're betting.
You should automatically lose the game if you have a 3-second, a 5-second, and an 8-second violation in the same game.
Darko's gonna announce a deal today with Bet 358.
Yo, Jonte Porter is like, hey, yo, come on, we're not seeing what's going on out here.
No, and then it's close game, I think, in the fourth, and then like Jamal Shed just like throws like a full court pass to the Knicks bench or whatever. Like, no, like it's just it's like like they just do this over and over again. Every single loss to a good team is the exact same things. That's
why we're calling this a rerun. The Raptors are like pre-scripted in a way that like should like. Look, if you're watching for the entertainment, there has to be a level of mystery and intrigue and hope.
Yes.
And I expect the rug to be pulled out from under me most times. But it can't be every time. Then I don't want to watch no more if this gets pulled out every time. You got to pull out some of these results. And I mean, I think part of the thing with Jamal making so many mistakes down the stretches, I'm just like, dog, why is Jamal even out there, man? You can't tell me that like it's Jalen Brunson on that side and I got Jamal Shed on my side. I love Jamal. I love Jamal. How much? No one has shown more love to Jamal than the Hello and Welcome podcast. Okay, love the guy as a person, but dude, that is the definition of bringing a knife to a gunfight, man.
Yeah, you and Mike Zara.
Hey,
you guys both.
Hey, come on, man. What's? Mike Zara's this year's Darius Garland. We can't explain.
Bapu said, "I haven't seen Alex's passion all season. Man planned one day around the Raptors, and now he's understanding."
Yo, you understand me now, man.
Honestly, this Raptors season can tune in for 4 games and really understand it all.
Yeah. Okay, so hold on.
Tune in every day. Yeah.
But hey, tune in every day for the entertainment. Come on, you guys like it. What else you guys got to do? You know what I mean? It's still winter outside.
Don't. You're being 2011 LeBron. Like, what else you got to do? You guys got.
That's what I'm saying, man. Yeah, the Raptors might lose today. I'm still gonna go back to doing a pod tomorrow. Who cares? But I think, in terms of what's holding this team back, I mean, I'm not gonna lie to you. A lot of these times I go into these games and I don't feel that presence of like a true number one.
But that's what I was trying to say about. That's what I was trying to say about the 2013-14 team or like that era. It's like now even looking back, I think I appreciate it more is that forget about the stats, but like Kyle always drove winning. Like Kyle was the guy. You know
Okay.
what I mean?
Yeah.
Like Kyle was the number one guy in the way of like I knew if this guy was on the floor, like we could beat the top teams. Like at least in the
there's a
regular
fighting
season.
chance.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like we were going up against the top teams. We had so many impressive wins.
Yeah. Bro,
during
Kyle hit that
era.
game winner
Yeah.
against the Cavs. Remember that step back over
Yeah,
Dellavedova?
they still play that on NBA
that shit
TV
happened.
Canada. They still play that on NBA TV.
You know
I
what?
just
They
saw-
actually do.
I saw DeMar's dunk on the Pistons the other day. I was like, yo, they got an intern. They got an intern in an 8-year coma right now.
No, I'm
He's
not
about
gonna
to
lie.
wake up.
Someone set the programming for NBA Canada in 2018, and they just left it like that. Okay, I'm serious.
No,
like,
I'm
and-
not
and-
trying to be-
obviously, this is due to layoffs. Okay, we need more jobs in media. Okay, I'm not trying to make any sort of any other jokes, but it is kind of
I
funny
am.
when you tune in. You're
No,
like,
'cause-
oh, is that Lou Williams hitting a three?
I'm not trying to be dark, but there's a dead body somewhere in that office right now. like someone has not updated the programming there.
Yo,
For
Dwayne
nothing.
Watson, bro, can you please go back and just change the channel a little bit?
No, but
man?
I get what you mean though. It's like if you go through like the top teams, or if you
Yeah.
even look at the Knicks, you're like, okay, Jalen Brunson
Yeah,
is the
yeah.
engine, right? Like I
Yeah,
think
yeah.
on any given night, Cat can be a dominant big man on the offensive end, and then
Yep.
you spread the floor. They have shooters. Like yesterday was the first time ever I've seen Landry Shamet hit threes, but credit to him. Like
He's
he
been
probably
okay.
did
He's
it.
actually been okay this season.
Yeah,
to be
but-
honest.
But it's like you go through every team, you have that formula. Like you can't really describe to me the formula for the Raptors, because you can be like, "Yo, Bi gets 30."
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, Bi got 30 plus yesterday, but that so what? Like they didn't win. Yeah.
Well, that's and that's the thing. Like that type of takeover on offense type of guy that would fix a lot for what the Raptors are struggling with in crunch time. Like I think about when the Raps lost to the Clippers at home. They were down big, and the Clippers were rolling in with like Kawhi didn't play, so like Kawhi was in the city and he still didn't play. Remember, he went to go open a court in Scarborough. Shouts to Kawhi. We love you, man. But like, free bingo score for every Hello and Welcome podcast is us just mentioning Kawhi out of nowhere.
No, we actually
But
need to do a Cal Ripken streak. Like we have to mention
yeah.
Kawhi on every show. Okay, we did it
Okay,
today.
okay. I thought you didn't like Cal Ripken, but so
Yeah,
like,
I-
but that game, right? Like the Clippers roll in with like James Harden and just random guys and Zubac, I guess, and they're down 12 going into the last 5 minutes, and then James Harden literally takes over and makes every single play. When the Raptors were playing Minnesota, they were like, okay, Raptors are up, and things are looking good. And then obviously the Raptors compound their issues by making turnovers, but it's like Anthony Edwards takes over, like scores like freaking 12 points. You know what I mean? It's like, okay, yeah. And then you got to double team him, and then other guys are open, and then you're feeling tight because he's taking your confidence away from you. Like that happens pretty regularly. Do you know what I mean? For this team. And that's where I feel like the way Scotty plays offense, like he's more of your third guy.
Yeah.
Brandon can be your second guy, but you need a first guy. And that's the part that's really, really hard is that, like, you can kind of go through the bulk of the postseason or the regular season and still collect good wins off of good process, off of good health, after having, like, a second and third option that are there for you every single night. But when it comes down to, like, these, like, actual games against top-end teams, like, whether it's a lie or not a lie, like somebody's got to step up and be that top dog. And like Brandon stepped up in the first half, but what was really sad to me was like, okay, Brandon had like 22 or something like that by the time it was halftime, and like really difficult 22. Like these are like more impressive shots than even Brunson or OG or whoever on the Knicks was making, and it didn't matter. Raps were down 10 because of their defense.
Well, that's what I'm saying, and it's like I think it's a really good point about like I think Brandon can Brandon obviously is an elite like individual scorer, but he's just not the guy that you just hand the ball to in the fourth quarter and be like, yo, just, just go make a play type. Like, I do think they need another scorer, but that's tough. Like, where are you going to get that player from? Like, how are you going to get that player?
I mean, I think for a real time, there was a real hope that like Scotty can step up to be that second scorer or even that number one scorer. I think at various points in the 5 years that we've had Scotty, there's been that expectation. And I think even with Darko, I think he has that eternal expectation because, he's already put it out there multiple times. He expects him to be the face of the league, expects him to do MVP, all this kind of stuff. But, like, I think, like again, you listen to the bulk of our episodes. We've been very happy with what Scotty has done this season. His leadership, his defense, like all that's great. Even at times, his offense has been great. But I do feel like in these big moments, I'm just like like where was Scotty's impact in a lot of these fourth quarters? Ultimately, he's the number one guy. It's still his team. When these collapses happen, like you have to look in that direction. It's basketball, right? You could tell the coach like, "Hey, screw you. I got the ball. Don't worry. I'm going to take care of this." That rarely happens,
That's what Ant does, Like that's literally
Sure.
what Ant does. Like
And
he told
literally,
Chris Finch to fuck off the other day, man.
there's a real video, exactly.
Yeah.
Chris Finch just like passed the ball, and then he's like, "Nah, I'm not passing the ball." And then he hits a game winner, and then he's like, "I don't fucking pass the ball." I'm like, you know what? You kind of need that, and like, I think that this is not to disparage any of these, but like I do think our top end talent is missing, and then whatever in the absence of top end talent. I think what the Raptors' previous team build of 10 years ago really showed with Kyle and DeMar was, okay, Kyle and DeMar were also second and third options, to be clear, right? So, like, Kyle was, like, ultimately a number 3. In a championship setting, he was a number 3. DeMar was, why he was a number 2, but whatever. Like, functionally, he was a number 2. They didn't have a number 1 in that instance either. However, they kept improving the bottom end of the roster. Yes. And I know we don't think too much of Patrick Patterson or Corey Joseph or, Gravis Vasquez or Lou Williams. But these guys are like much better bench players than what the Raptors are bringing right now.
No, the Raptors were powered by depth like all those years. And I think I think that was that's what ultimately got them in the playoffs. It's like, the depth didn't really translate once it was like, up to the top players. But you're right. Like they did build around the margins, and they had advantages like with the second unit, and even like the famous Kyle with the bench lineups, functioned really well as well. Like they had a formula, and they were a pretty good defensive team too. I think when you look at this team, it's like, okay, like they have shortcomings on offense, they haven't stepped up on defense. It's just the classic kind of middling team. It's a classic middling team of like, okay, like which way, whether it's the offense or defense, which one is going to swing in a way that's going to make you better? And I don't know. And I don't know, given with the roster right now, the talent, the personnel, like if they can even swing it in a way where they become an above average team, right?
Yeah.
It's not all doom.
Well,
it's not all doom and gloom.
it's-
I mean, but it's like if you want to talk about the long term, it does get kind of dark because it's like, where does this go from here?
Yeah. I mean, look, look, the Raptors are trying to climb a mountain, right, to get to the title. We're like a third away up the mountain. We are like, okay, we're pretty proud. Look, we look down, we're like, wow, we're so far off the ground. And then you look up and you're like, well, there's still so much more of the mountain to climb. And like, there's no shame in like sort of like diagnosing like what else they need to sort of improve to get to that point. I think to your thing about crunch time, it's like, how do you going to win games? Sometimes the defense, like they're way better on defense and crunch time than they are on offense.
Yep.
But like they're almost so bad on offense these days in crunch time. And again, they lost 16-2 down the stretch last night. But like they're so bad on offense down the stretch that it doesn't even matter how good of defense you play.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that's where it's like, okay, like how do you get to that next step? But look, the good thing is, even after a loss like last night, I get real nervous. So I open up the standings and I'm like, oh yeah, Raps still in 5th.
Hey, don't worry, man. Sixers, I think they were down by 50 at one point against the Spurs. I flipped over to see a cute little, NBA on NBC throwback, and I'm like, does that say 111-61?
You're like, I don't care how many times you play me round ball rock. I'm turning this game off, man.
I was like, Adam Bona can't be that bad.
Yeah, Adam Bona versus Victor Wembanyama, man. Come on.
Luke Cornett out here. Too much Cornett this week.
I do think that ultimately, I do think that ultimately the Raptors will still be a playoff team. They're still going to be a top 16.
Yes,
and I think we
They
went
will
through this
be top
exercise
six.
on Monday.
Yes, they will be top 6,
Yeah.
I think. But it's like, I mean, we don't need to jump forward to this because we'll talk about it when it happens. But it's just like when the season inevitably ends, when they get bounced out of the playoffs, like, are you looking forward to this team with optimism, or are you like, damn, like, damn, like what can we do to actually get that next step that you've been talking about? So
I think, to be honest, a lot of it just comes down to like Bobby needs to make pretty sizable changes to the roster
yeah,
once the season is over.
yeah,
Find ways to upgrade the roster. If you're serious about winning, especially around the current timeline of Scotty and Brandon,
yeah,
then you need to, I mean, to be honest, like having this many young guys in your rotation, unless they're super high end talent, young guys like OKC and San Antonio, you're probably going to struggle a lot and have a lot of inconsistency to go with that. And also, I guess the big issue is you don't have a number one, and the other secondary big issue is that you can't really trust some of the guys on your roster right now to play in a playoff setting. Again, like we did this exercise last episode as well in terms of like who would you trust in a playoff setting. I think we got to 5.5. Like if you can get to like 8, then all of a sudden you actually feel strongly about the postseason. Like that's why you love Minnesota so much. Is like, okay, I know I could roll into war with all these guys that are in the rotation.
yeah. They have no bad players.
They have no bad players. Yeah,
They have inconsistent players. But
yeah,
like, they don't have
but
bad
they're not
players.
bad. If they're bad one game, they're gonna be good the next game. Then they'll kind of make up for it. That's not Dante DiVincenzo every game, but like, that's what 2019 Raps had as well. So, the thing is though, I think the Raps are kind of guaranteed to be a top 6 team. And if they do get to that point, and if they do indeed go with the script, which is pretty much they're going to lose in the first round, and not put up too big of a fight. And again, this is like 2 months from now, so we can look ahead. But it did get me thinking about the 5 least imposing playoff teams of the last 5 years. So the play-in was introduced 5 years ago, which eliminated obviously 7, 8 seeds. Right now, obviously they got to play in the play-in tournament. So basically, from 5 years ago, to make the playoffs proper, you got to be top 6 versus just top 8. And I'm thinking about this year. And if you look at all the playoff teams or teams that are currently destined to be in the top 6, would you say that, like, just open up the standings for me right now, Alex? Tell me, if you're an other team trying to face, an opponent in the playoffs, is there one team that's less imposing than the Raptors?
No, like I think any top team in the East, I think would be pretty happy to get the Raptors in round 1.
Okay. And in the West, it's kind of the West is a little more muddled because of the play-in picture, but realistically,
West, I'm guaranteeing that Houston loses in the first round.
Okay, you know what? Houston is also shaky, but ultimately, Houston still has a lot of talent that I'm a little bit more worried about. So, this idea of the Raptors not being an imposing playoff team got me thinking: what are the 5 least imposing playoff teams of the last 5 years?
Ooh.
So, let me give you a top 5. Okay, I'll start with number 5 and go down to number 1. Number 5, least imposing playoff teams: 2024 Phoenix Suns. They got swept 4-0 by Minnesota. I remember this series because you and I were in China watching this. We were having Peking Duck.
Peking Duck was being carved to us in a private room. Yeah.
Right. And then they had the game on like Tencent or whatever on the screen behind us. So we turn it on, and every time you looked over, Anthony Edwards was like dancing, literally dancing on Kevin Durant and Devin Booker's graves. 4-0, and this ended, I guess, the Suns basically. But
man, this one, I guess, in retrospect, because like I think it was pretty scary going in to for the Wolves team to have such a great regular season and then draw Devin Booker and KD in that first round. But yeah, no, that was really the death of that big 3 Suns team. Don't sleep on Bradley Beal. He's coming back next season for the Clippers. Yeah.
Hey, DOA, this is death of autotune right here. No, this was really embarrassing for the Suns, and actually one of only 2 sweeps. This is one of only 2 sweeps that I have listed in the top 5 here.
Okay.
Number 4, in terms of least imposing playoff teams of the last 5 years, I have the 2023 Memphis Grizzlies. They lost the series 4-2 to the LA Lakers. But don't even look at the 2 wins, because I think my overall impression is, like, if I go into a playoff series and I walk out of it with like very little respect for you as an organization, this was it for the Grizzlies.
This was the Dylan Brooks series.
Yeah, I don't care. He's old. I poke bears. They just, like, every time they lost, it was just like the worst loss you ever seen. The last game of the series, they lost by 40 points.
Yeah. After every game, Tim McMahon was like, Dylan Brooks refused to speak to reporters tonight. I think the biggest upset coming out of this is, like, if you told me at the time who would be better in like 3 years, Dylan Brooks or the Memphis Grizzlies, I would have taken the Grizzlies for sure. And
Oh,
now
yeah.
the Grizzlies are in the mud. And Dylan Brooks is like being hailed as like this great teammate in Phoenix. And
Hey, but the
he's
culture
really
did die
rebuilt
with
his.
Dylan Brooks.
Yeah, no, Dylan has really rebuilt his career because remember everybody was sending him to China, like after that, and he's really really solidified himself, and in between that had great performances for Team Canada as well.
Yep.
But yes, that Grizzlies team was not serious.
No.
That
Like
was not a
genuinely, like
serious team.
anyone who watched that series came away disgusted with the Grizzlies, and the
I'm pretty
Grizzlies
sure the
did
Grizzlies had
ultimately
home
want to tear
court.
up the team.
Did they not
Yeah,
have
they
home
did.
court in that series? Yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
So okay, number 3 on this list.
We should have done this exercise 5 years ago because it would have been just every Raptors team. It's like 2015 Raptors, 2016
What do you want me to do?
2017 Raptors,
What do you want me to do?
2018
Okay?
Raptors.
It's not about that no more. We're in the 2020s, man. Number 3 on the list of 5 most or least imposing playoff teams of the last 5 years. I got the 2021 Chicago Bulls. They lost 4-1 in the first round to the Bucks.
Who the hell is on that team? Kobe White? Oh, is this the DeMar team?
Oh, hold on. Whoa, did I screw up this list? I screwed up this list. My bad. Let me redo this. Number 3 on the list of least imposing playoff teams of the last 5 years. I got the 2021 New York Knicks, actually.
New York Knicks. Okay, this is the
They
Trae Young
lost
series.
This was the Trae Young series. They
Yeah,
lost
yeah,
4-1 to the Hawks. That's the fuck Trae Young thing. Trae Young sort of taking a bow on the logo. This is the birth of Side Talk Sports.
Yeah.
I think the good thing with the Knicks obviously is how much they bounced back since this. And in retrospect, the Hawks did go on to go to the conference finals. Much thanks to Ben Simmons. But
Yo, it cost them a lot, man. These guys committed to Trae Young for like half a decade.
no, it's true. They wasted a lot of time just because of this. But
That's the worst conference finals appearance ever, man. Most damaging.
no, but if I had to tell you the starting lineup for the Knicks in Game 5, actually, if I read you the entire lineup, you're gonna laugh. Okay.
Yeah.
The New York Knicks in Game 5 against the Atlanta Hawks facing elimination, and they lose this game 103-89. Starting at forward, number 67.
Taj Gibson?
Yep.
Wow. How
And
loyal
by the
is
way,
Tibbs?
He played 33 minutes, okay?
Yo, Taj Gibson was pretty old already in 2021, man. Damn.
He was already 45 in 2021.
Yeah.
Then it was Julius Randle and RJ Barrett, which, obviously those guys are going to be really involved.
Nice. The mid three.
This was their backcourt. Reggie Bullock and Derrick Rose.
Sorry, man. Reggie Bullock's a great person, but wait, how's Rose and Tosh Gibson starting for a 2021 playoff? Yo, how loyal is this? Was Joakim Noah's phone not available?
Where was Keith Bogans and Lou all day, man?
That's crazy to start Derrick Rose and Tosh Gibson in 2021, man. No wonder Trae Young took a giant number 2 on the Knicks logo, man.
Yo,
You know what?
Trae Young's...
In retrospect, that Atlanta Hawks run was the most fraudulent run ever. Like,
Yo,
come
Trae
on.
Young's legacy was built on putting Derrick Rose and Taj Gibson in a pick and roll in 2021, man.
No,
Come on,
that's
dog.
the most fraudulent run to the conference finals ever. I'm sorry, man.
That one is kind of incredible. It
That's
actually
insane.
just shocked me how bad the Knicks roster was when I opened it up. But yeah, they lose 4-1 to the Hawks. That's number 3. Number 2 is the 2022 Chicago Bulls. This is one I
Okay, 2022.
I accidentally leaked.
This is the DeMar team. The DeMar.
So-
they were the number 1 seed team.
2022 Bulls, they lost 4-1 to the Milwaukee Bucks. I don't even remember
Yeah.
how they even pulled off one win. This was a mid-3. This is like one of the classic mid-3s of Nick
Yeah.
Vucevic, DeMar DeRozan, Zach LaVine's.
Yeah.
They got off to a hot start. They hit multiple game winners. Lonzo Ball
Yeah.
got hurt, and then they just faded like crazy down the stretch. And they didn't even put up a fight in the playoffs. I just remember going into this series like predicting a 4-0 sweep, and I was actually happy
Yeah.
for them to even get one win.
Yeah,
Like this
these are-
was... Yeah,
These are the dead
a
man
little
walking
Raptors-y.
teams, man. These are the dead
Yeah.
man walking teams. Yeah.
Yeah. And then the least imposing playoff team of the last 5 years, the 2023 Brooklyn Nets.
Oh my God. Is this the D'Angelo? D'Angelo Russell was way back. Sorry, I'm on my third rebuild with Sean Marks here. Wait, 2023, is this post KD?
This is post KD, post Kyrie. They get 4-0 swept by the Sixers in the first round. No one remembers this series at all.
Yeah, this is the team that KD helped like bank a bunch of wins, and then they all got dealt at the deadline. Yeah.
Exactly. So they were left holding the bag, but they still had to go to the playoffs. So it was a really awkward playoff series. So they were the 6th seed. They still had 45 wins, which is actually not terrible at all. But like
40
you mentioned,
of them was from KD.
So they really made the playoffs as a 5-win team, effectively. And again, this is one of those where if you read the starting lineup for the game that like they got eliminated, it's like, all right, hold on. I've just pulled it up here. Okay, so Dorian Finney-Smith, Cam Johnson, Nick Claxton, Spencer Dinwiddie, Mikal Bridges, Royce O'Neal, Joe Harris, Patty Mills, Seth Curry, Yuta Watanabe at DMP. Actually, the Nets roster has been roughly the same, to be honest. This is like every Nets team to me for the last 5 years.
This was when Bridges went and became the number one option there.
Yeah, this was number one option Bridges, yeah.
No, that was a tough team. Yeah, that was
a tough team.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, you know,
I like those.
If I had to ask you, between the 2023 Nets led by Mikal Bridges, the 2022 Bulls led by the mid-3, the 2021 Knicks led by Taj Gibson, the 2023 Grizzlies led by nobody. It was an absence of leadership in that room.
Yeah.
And the 2024 Suns, where would the Raptors rank in this? Or are they better than all 5 of these teams?
I would put the Raptors kind of in that Chicago mid-3 territory.
That's pretty bad, man. That was number 2 on my list.
Yeah, I would put them in the mid-3. Hey, I hope they prove me wrong. Hey, they got the Wolves tomorrow in Minnesota.
They got Wolves tomorrow.
So, you know, maybe tomorrow's the night. Maybe tomorrow's the night we get that meaningful W.
Yeah.
That 4-16 record against top 10 teams, that doesn't even show how bad it is, because 3 of those wins was against the Cavs in like October, November. Those don't
we repping the 4-1-6, man.
Yeah, so we're basically 1-16 against top. Who the hell did we beat? OKC.
Yeah.
Oh my god, man. Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen something like this with a Raptors team, man. Just like
no, it's weird.
They just can't get it done.
Yeah, and then meanwhile, I'm still not ultimately unhappy. You know, like
I know, because they're 31-10 against the rest of the league, man. Hold on, what was this comment I saw earlier? It was like, looking for serious analysis of Raptors, but all I get is goofs and gaffs. Is this a serious podcast? Yeah, if you're listening with advanced ears, you would know it's entertainment mixed with analysis. Come on now. Oops, just lost one listener.
Yeah, that's tough.
But you know,
I feel like we were relatively serious today, though. This is actually more serious than usual.
Listen, no, I apologize. I should have made the chill choice there and not pulled up that comment and you know got upset at it, man. Next time I gotta make the chill choice, man. I apologize.
This guy's throwing himself an alley-oop like T-Mac in the All-Star game, man. Come on, you know? Hey, by the way, it was great to see T-Mac and Vince in the building last night, you know?
Well, T-Mac was lying. T-Mac said this Raptors team could go up against anybody in the East. I was like, have you been watching the Buffalo Bills or the Toronto Raptors, my brother?
Oh, come on now. Yeah. What would
T-Mac
know about winning?
What would
T-Mac know about winning in the first round?
No! Did Vince request a trade or anything yesterday, or he's happy in Toronto? Yeah.
I saw Vince throwing a lot of footballs into the stands.
Oh, okay.
He had a good arm. He has a good arm, man. He has a good arm.
Does he have a shooter's arm now or jumper's arm?
Come on, man. You're not making the chill choice, my boy. Come on.
My bad.
Okay. Listen, basketball can be stressful, but your choice of beer does not have to be. Coors Light delivers mountain cold refreshment. So when the Rockies turn blue, the beer is as cold as refreshing as the Rockies themselves. So when the game heats up, why not make that chill choice by grabbing a crisp, refreshing Coors Light? Find Coors Light near you. Visit CoorsLightShop.ca. Celebrate responsibly, and you must be of legal drinking age.
Hey, Will, how are you holding up as the seasons start to shift here in Toronto?
Honestly, I'm feeling pretty refreshed, man. We had a great time at NBA All-Star.
Oh, it was so great to get some sun on the West Coast. Me and Jerome got to hang out together because we found the perfect place on Airbnb.
Yeah, you already know the deal, okay? For all these road trips that we got, for all these personal trips that we got, first place we start is by looking for a great place on Airbnb, and there's always lots of options to pick from.
Yeah, quick drive to the arena, so it was perfect for work. we're able to get back home pretty early every night, hang out in the living room together, watch old NBA All-Star games, and when we got sick of each other, we just each went to our separate rooms, which was just perfect.
It was perfect, but I gotta say, some of these old All-Stars, they were a problem.
Hey!
Back in the day, they took that game real serious. But, you know, I think for us this time, we found a great spot where it was in a great neighborhood. We got to find our local breakfast places, which was huge. I mean, some of those smoothies just kept us alive on these trips, but we near some bars as well. And I think for what we wanted out of the trip, you know, both from a work and leisure perspective, it was absolutely perfect.
Yeah, and I've got some vacation days banked, so definitely going to be booking a couple more trips here. And I'm definitely going to be using Airbnb, especially their guest favorites feature, which is going to show me the highest rated homes on Airbnb.
Oh, hold on. I hope you got a room for me, because after all these trips, I got separation anxiety, man.
Of course, bro.
Whenever we book a place to stay on Airbnb, we know that we'll find something that works for us.
Hey. By the way, speaking of that trader, Vince Carter, Vince and T-Mac, minority owners of the Buffalo Bills, were in the building like we mentioned yesterday. Make sure you check out Off the Roster. Lindsey Dunn had a conversation with them, so make sure you check out Off the Roster. Shouts to Lindsey.
Of course, man.
And
Shouts
all
to
the work
Lindsey.
that she does. I feel like she's like in Dunedin one day and then back in Toronto. I never know where she is, you know?
Hey, that's the thing. It's like I was also very pleasantly surprised to see Lindsey. Actually, we stood side by side in the media room yesterday, and I realized that for the first time ever, Lindsey was darker than me.
Oh, she got a nice tan out in Florida.
She got a nice tan from Florida and then also LA, so it was tough, man.
Yeah, because she
Tough
is pretty
that
pale.
I was lighter than Lindsey Dunn. Man, that's tough, man. I need to see sunlight, man. Oh my god.
Yeah, don't worry, man. It's coming soon. Anyways, what else? Oh, did you see this video recently? They asked all these Raptors players to kind of remember what used to be cool for them growing up. So let's play this video and then we talk about it.
School, put in your backpack.
Hey, yo.
What was the cool thing when you were growing up that you like had to have?
You had to have silly bands, bro. In elementary school.
But I remember
Oh, yeah, my brother.
I had a lot of silly bands. Heelys. The shoes that had the wheels on them.
hoverboard. Pokemon cards, I guess. I don't know. I didn't really play Pokemon, but Skylanders.
I'm about to say the first PlayStation.
Yo, the god is
the
that.
PS3 that you were with.
Oh, we got PSP, Xbox 360.
Oh.
That was Xbox 360.
That was like 60 years ago.
Oh, crazy. Yo-yo went crazy.
Yo!
Kobe actually said that yesterday.
Yeah, see? Trends always turn back, you feel me? I forgot Beyblades. Beyblades is
Yes,
it too.
sir.
I had 2 arenas. You can bring it to school, put it in your backpack.
Yo, is Grady Dick my nephews? Because they also like Beyblade and Pokemon cards. I guess they're only like, you know, how old is Grady? Like 21? No, is he? Or
He's
older
like
than
23, right?
that? Okay, so I guess they're 10 years apart. So I guess there's
Grady Dick's 22. He's 22.
okay. So you know, yeah, they're like 10 years apart. I guess that's not that
Streets just
surprising.
straight up saying, I wish Grady was better
Come on,
at
guys.
basketball.
Come on,
man.
guys. Come on.
Come
guys.
on, man.
Shouts to Gillette. What else? Yeah, Yo-Yo was actually really related to that
No,
one.
I cried when I saw it the first time when Garrett Temple just says, my favorite thing growing up was a yo-yo. Because everyone else is
Yo-yo,
describing
that's a big
technology,
deal.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Everyone else describing technology, Uncle Garrett Temple out here describing Ayo technology, a yo-yo technology.
I wish they did this with Taj Gibson back on the 2021 He's like season 1 of Dallas.
Taj Gibson's like, you know what was hot growing up? Shooting dice.
Who
In the
shot
alley.
JR episode on VHS. I don't know about those bands. What are those bands that they were talking about?
Silly bands, that was after my time as well. But I did
these
see
are
my
like
brother have them growing up.
friendship bracelet like kind of vibe or no?
Not really. They're basically effectively like rubber bands, but that were like molded to like not be just circular. And it was like a dinosaur or like a cat or some shit.
Yeah. Okay.
And then kids would legit wear like 20 of these on their wrist.
But I feel like that's what they do with friendship bracelets now. Yeah.
But okay, were you around for the era where people just like loved wearing Live Strong bracelets?
Oh yeah, I was there. Yeah, I was there.
Yo,
Yeah, I was there.
Those were hot back in the day, bro.
Yeah, the
Like, people
yellow.
used to just
No,
rep,
the yellow.
like, anything
Yeah,
on their wrist.
yeah, the yellow lives strong. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was
No,
fire. That was fire.
that was fire. Then people discovered he took PEDs or whatever. But still, you know.
Hey, who amongst us hasn't, man?
You know, I think for most of the guys, like, I don't know, the way Jakob says Tamagotchi just like kind of cracked me up. I don't know why.
How did he
Because he
say
just said Tamagotchi to the camera and that's it.
Is this
like,
like
it's no explanation, just Tamagotchi.
Is this like when Kevin Garnett tried to say equivalent?
Yeah, basically.
Jerome, if you can find the clip of KG saying equivalent, it's just I can't even like recreate it. He just goes
No, he just
he's
he
like,
legit
what's
falls
the
off a cliff.
I was like, damn.
Yeah, straight up saying a little EPO for Armstrong. Yo, he was EPO. He's not
man.
Ipe, he's EPO.
So they did mention Pokemon, and
Yes.
I know last time we were talking about the most chopped Pokemon.
Oh yeah.
So I don't know if you had any thoughts on this. Front of the program, Colin submitted Electabuzz.
Electabuzz is not chopped. What?
Well, let me see.
Okay, hold on. You know what? I'm gonna give you some classic Pokemon because you know, like after a certain point,
Do you want me
I'm
to
not
show
really
you
like familiar.
this new Megan Fox photo shoot that came out yesterday? Or?
You gotta chill out, my brother.
Okay,
but,
so is this a chill
what
choice? Is it an ad?
was there anybody else that our
Wimpod,
friend Colin?
Wimpod.
Wimpod? What the hell is Wimpod? You mean
W-I-M-
Metapod?
WIMPOD. Yeah.
What? Is that
Wimpod.
a Pokemon? Wimpod?
And, yeah, and
Oh,
Trubbish.
Wimpod with LM.
Yeah.
It's
And
just
Trubbish.
like a bug, though.
Trubbish.
Trubbish is a bag of garbage. Okay, I'm gonna submit to you the most chopped Pokemon. Okay, you guys ready?
JR saying M Fox is overrated. Get out of here, man.
Hey. Now that's chopped right there.
Yo, this looks like a clown, man.
This is a clown. It's a mime. The Pokemon's name is Mr. Mime.
What is Mr. Mime's like move? what does he do? No, like how does he kill you?
Mr.
First of all,
Mime
do they
is...
kill in Pokemon?
So they knock you out. They make your
and then you go
Pokemon
back
faint,
to
but
your
there's nobody
stupid
who
little
explicitly
ball?
kills you.
Like you go back into your
yeah.
ball? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, streets are saying Mr. Mime's too tough. Protect
Yeah.
Mr. Mime. So Mr. Mime is kind of like in the anime for the show, like like he's like a house assistant.
Yeah.
Like for some reason you never meet like Ash Ketchum's dad. So
Yeah.
it's just his mom at home, and then Mr. Mime is around helping Mrs. Ketchum.
Yeah.
You
It's
know?
kind of scary, no? Yeah.
A little scary. He's like obviously a mime, so like
He's got like those red
able to build
COVID.
virtual
He's got the
walls.
red COVID balls all over his body. Yeah.
Yeah, there's definitely some sort of disease popping out.
He
of
looks
him
like
right
he has
now. Like,
chicken pox, man.
No, he's got gout. Like there's no way. He's got
Like-
gout in every limb.
Okay, you know what? This is the first Pokemon I accept into the Chopped Hall of Fame. Like he is chopped. Yeah.
No, this is pretty chopped. I will reveal more chopped Pokemon as time goes on, but basically he creates like virtual walls, kind of like a mime does, and they reduce like physical and special attack damage. He's actually not a terrible Pokemon, actually, all things considered. I actually really like Mr. Mime, but he's chopped, man. It's okay.
Yeah. What about Trubbish?
Trubbish is a little bag of garbage. Like I'm not even kidding. Like, because like after a certain point, Pokemon started just like I think it's actually kind of cute in a way.
People, man? Like,
No,
what
because
kind
like
of imagination is this?
But dude, there's like 1,000 Pokemon now, so like you're gonna have to eventually like do things that aren't just like little cute animals and stuff. You know what I mean? So there's like a whole class of Pokemon that are just like there's one that's just like there's a whole line that's just like fucking gears and shit.
Okay.
Like this is Trubbish. I told you, it's a bag of garbage.
Yeah,
it's kind of
Trubbish
cute.
Not bad. Yeah, Trubbish kind of
cute. Yeah.
Cute. He probably stinks though. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean
Probably
he's a poison type. Yeah.
Yeah.
He evolves into a bigger bag of garbage, which I do really enjoy.
Yo, that's insane. Honestly, whoever made a Pokemon's kind of cooking, man. They just be doing anything and making billions of dollars. Man.
No, they'd be doing anything, man.
So are new Pokemon still being introduced to this day?
Yeah. They just
Like
announced generation, I think 11.
So they'll just
11.
They'll just randomly be like, oh, like here's more Pokemon.
Oh, you know what? This would be a good exercise for you. Hold on. New
Yeah.
Pokemon starters announced.
By the way,
All right,
Jerome has a KG clip. So here, let's listen to KG try to say equivalent.
Back with the straight talk wireless wheel. Okay, Larry, go ahead, spin it. Let's see what we got. See what we come up with. Okay. Might have a. See, I never know where it's gonna go. Okay, here we go. Kinda like naming NFL equivalent for each NBA player. We back with the. Might have a. See, I never know where it's gonna go. Okay, here we go. Kinda like naming NFL equivalent for each NBA player.
Quilif.
Yo, he said Talib Kweli, man.
First
He just wanted to get by with that word.
Yo, the
man.
E was silent. The ALENT at the end was silent. Quilif. Yo, that's amazing, man.
It sounded like that's like me at ESL, man. I'm just getting by.
Oh,
bro.
my God.
Yeah, the cat, dog, equivalent.
Okay, here's what is this new gen Pokemon?
So this is the new generation. So you always get to pick between 3 starters. So you obviously know about Charmander, Squirtle, Bulbasaur. This is for the new generation. If you had to pick one, Alex Wong, which one you picking here, my boy?
Yo, what's the story about the little cutie in the middle?
This guy saying Tom Bond is a problem, man.
Yo, what's up with the little cutie there in the middle?
So
What's
this
her
is all
deal?
we know. This is all we know about them. Okay, Pombon is the fire starter for the next generation. The description is the area below its throat glows faintly from the heat generating organ within its lungs.
Throat goat.
Honestly, Pombon might be a throat goat. That's actually what they're describing here. But the area beneath this throat is glowing faintly from the heat generating organ within its lungs. This Pokemon is guileless and friendly.
Okay, I'm going with Pombon. Yeah, Pombon.
Yo, come on, dog. This is crazy. Alex, where's next time? Yo, you look like Pombon. No, it's like meant to be a very cute dog. There's also Brout, who has very thick eyebrows. Kind of looks like Max Mahela in this season of Industry. But this Pokemon runs about energetically while photosynthesizing using the leaves on its brow. It's lively, but it can be a little bit clumsy.
That's boring.
And then we have Gekwa, which honestly a bit chopped. I'm not gonna lie, Gekwa looks super chopped. Especially like the eyes are just like freakishly large. You know, it's like bigger than its tail. But this Pokemon launches springy balls of water from its tail. Gekwa is very intelligent and maneuvers shrewdly.
It pees on it. All right, man. You know what? I can't do Pokemon talk, man.
Yo, try this with your nephews, bro. Try this with your nephews. They're gonna love it, man.
Do you think they know these ones? They're new.
They 100% they know this, man. This was just announced like last weekend.
Man, we should do a live. He's at school right now. We should do a live FaceTime one time with my nephew. Be like, yo, you know, Pombon. We could do that on Friday or something. I don't know why.
Yeah, let's call your nephews, man. Come on.
I feel like they skip school on Fridays because they're rich. All right. What else?
Yo, JR saying Brout reminds me of Balut. I don't know.
All
why.
right, man. This guy's getting hungry looking at Pokemon. Finally, you know, as mentioned before, you know, NBC did do their little throwback broadcast last night. You know, brought the gang back together. Bob Costas, the Czar, Mike Fratello, Doug Collins, and then of course the intro. So, yeah, let's play this video of the nostalgic intro from last night.
Wait, all this for a 60-point
This
game?
is NBA on NBC. Tonight, the San Antonio Spurs visit the Philadelphia 76ers. It's Coast to Coast Tuesday, presented by Kia.
A cold, rainy night in the city of brotherly love,
Yo,
Philadelphia.
they call Philadelphia
the city
stoked,
where
man.
American democracy was born 250
No, they're
years ago,
saying-
and hence
they're saying
the name
Philly's
of the city's
chopped.
NBA team, the 76ers, who tonight
Philly is chopped,
play
though.
host to the San Antonio Spurs. It's game
All due
one of
respect, guys.
NBC's Coast to Coast Tuesday, which tonight is also Throwback Tuesday, as we welcome you to Xfinity Mobile Arena.
I do love the tunnel walk.
Hi, everybody.
The tunnel shot
I'm
is
Bob
sick.
Costas with
Does he
Coach
have red
Doug
eye?
Collins,
Does he have
four-time
red
All-Star
eye?
with the 76ers, former NBA Coach of the Year, the guy that Marv dubbed the czar of the telestrator, Mike Fratello.
First of all, where was Marv? Yeah. How old is Marv?
Well.
Is Marv still alive?
Well, let's
What,
not
Marv
ask questions
can't-
we don't.
Marv can't be in the public spotlight, but Luke Cornett can be an idiot.
Marv had his own version of the files. Man.
No, but that was
Marv,
that was super nostalgic, man. That was fun. It was
Marv
really
was
fun.
moving like Eric Tao, if you know what I mean.
Oh God. And then it's funny because the second half of the double header was Phoenix against Sacramento, and I was like, no amount of round ball rock is gonna make me stay up for this.
No, this is what I'm saying, because like I feel like NBC's done like a really good job presenting the games. Like I really enjoyed watching.
Sure.
Sixers, Celtics on the weekend on Sunday. That was a
Sunday
really well
night
presented
marquee.
game.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think all those really built up. Why did they pick a random Tuesday to like hype it all
No,
up?
because
this game
is the
sucked.
debut. This is the debut of their like Tuesday double header. I think leading up to the playoffs. Now.
You could not have picked two worse games than the ones they picked last night.
Spurs Sixers not that bad. It just turned out.
Streets should say Marv Alpert's wiki pages are horrible.
You know what? We'll do a live read of it on Friday.
Can we do it in Marv's voice?
Oh my! Yes, and then he said yes, and then he said
No,
yes
come on,
again.
man, don't
Yes,
do this to Marv, bro.
yes. No, I saw a lot.
my God,
I saw
man.
a lot of campaign on the Sixers. Yeah. He was shooting.
How his
sideways.
campaign carved out a career
Yeah.
from being cut from the 2019 Raptors in Quebec City?
Conspiracy out
unbelievable,
here. Does Nick Nurse have a player crush on campaign? It seems like Nick always wants campaign.
Wow.
Do you think? Yeah, he's had campaign for two teams.
But I don't know if you ever are on Sixers Twitter, or if the algorithm ever pushes you some Sixers tweets.
I get
But
Megan Fox photos.
You know what? Fair enough. Honestly, we should all be getting Megan Fox over Sixers tweets. But I was looking at what the Sixers fans are thinking of Nick Nurse these days, and let me tell you, it is dark over there, man.
Really?
They hate Nick, man.
But they're having a good season, no? They're having a
No, but they hate
season.
Nick. They're he runs the most the worst offense in the world.
Hey,
Nick,
what happened to that? Didn't Nick come in as a reputation as an offensive genius? What happened to that?
Yeah. Oh, I know, but that was relative to Dwayne.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
I'm not trying to be rude, but that's really what it was. And then I think also, there was an interview that Nick once gave us on the Raptors show and it turned into this graphic, one of those quote graphics. And then I think the quote from Nick was, and it was shown very prominently in the dramatic font on the graphic. But he says, "I came in with a reputation of being an offense coach, but of late I've just become obsessed with how to stop people." And I'm just you know what? Because that's that's ultimately Nick is a better defensive coach than he's an offensive coach. We know that in Toronto as well. People are also getting on Nick for how many minutes he's playing. They're all worried for the next shoe to drop with Maxey or Edgecombe, considering they're both basically leading the league in minutes. And then they're also super mad at him never playing Jared McCain this year, leading to Jared McCain getting traded. They're also not happy with Daryl Morey, by the way, because McCain's also just routinely dropping 20 now with
Honestly,
with the Sixers, with the Thunder. So
Morey has not done a good job in Philadelphia, man.
No, it's not.
It's
not great, man. I don't know. It's just even the signing Paul George, trading for James Harden. James Harden turns his back on him. Then they flip that into Paul George. I don't know.
Morey is the most overrated GM in North America, man. Yeah. You're a results guy. Where's the rings, man? Yeah. I
know. Well, that's always the biggest thing with him, and you can never say that he doesn't make moves because he always makes lots of moves. He's always had lots of stars.
Sure.
He's collected the who's who of players who don't win the championship.
No,
James
he
Harden,
literally collected the worst twosome in Embiid and Harden, man.
Yeah, he had Dwight Howard. Obviously, this is Dwight Howard before he won the ring with the Lakers. This is actually did Dwight Howard win the ring? He did, right? Yeah, in 2020 in the bubble.
Yep.
This was he had T-Mac, he had Vince, or sorry, not Vince. He had Yao. It's not like he didn't have players.
Chandler Parsons. Yeah. I guess he let Parsons go. Remember when they signed? Who's that big guy from Chicago? Oh, Omer Ashik.
Oh,
I thought he was gonna be a problem, man. The big
Super
O.
Chic.
Yo, Jeremy Lin and the big O. Oh man.
Oh man, remember when he snaked Jeremy Lin too? He gave his number to Melo.
Yeah, man, and then he
In a free
snaked
agency
Melo and
pitch?
blackballed him.
Yo, yeah, Chris
Yeah.
Paul as well. No, seriously, the Daryl Morey All Stars is really just the guys he's actually added who are All Star players who never won the ring. Like he actually collected the who's who of best players to never win a ring. Like it's amazing that he did that.
Daryl Morey's the most overrated GM, man. Anyways,
Yeah.
are you happy with the whole? People are making a big deal out of the broadcasts. Getting revamped this year on Amazon, on NBC, and all that stuff. Are you happy with the product, with the NBA product this season?
Am I happy with the NBA product this season? I am actually. I find like there's at least like, look, for me the goal is, are there like 10 watchable teams on any given season?
Yeah.
And
That's
I
a
think
low
for me,
bar.
no, but like it's true. Like for most like leagues, I think it's like that. Like in EPL, there's not really 10 watchable teams, for example, because everyone just plays corner ball. But yeah, like Pistons super watchable for me. Honestly, Celtics have like transcended, because like I feel like the Celtics used to be kind of unwatchable with like 53s, but like they're actually more watchable to me this season, even as a neutral. Knicks have always been watchable. I always like watching the Knicks.
Yeah,
the Cavs,
especially against the Raptors. Yeah.
Oh man, that's come on, dog. Cavs. Okay, I'm not actually gonna give Cavs watchable because they're not really that watchable.
Well,
Raps are watchable.
Cavs are fine, man. Cavs are fine.
Hey, did you see Evan Mobley's game-winning attempt from 3?
Oh, yo, that was
tough.
hilarious.
That was, bro. He glitched. He was like KG trying to say equivalent. He was like, equivalent.
Is it Quavi?
That's what the rim sounded like when he shot the ball. He just said
Quavi.
I'm gonna go. The Charlotte Hornets are watchable for me as well.
Yeah.
This year, very watchable. Yeah. And then out west, like, I know people hate OKC, but I find OKC like fun to watch still. Spurs, Rockets, Timberwolves, Nuggets.
There's a lot
Suns,
of Suns,
Warriors. Like, well, not Warriors, sorry, Lakers. Like, there's a lot of watchable teams. So as long as you give me 10 watchable teams, I'm happy with the season.
Lakers are not a good watch.
You know what? Actually, you're right. I'm gonna strike Lakers. I went too far with that one. Lakers are off. So I think there's like 10 or 11 watchable teams.
Yeah, I just want, because like I feel like Inside the NBA has been on for like only like 5 times this season. Like, they've really gotten relegated, and like I think part of the appeal, especially come playoff time, was just getting that dose of Inside the NBA like after every night, especially during the first couple rounds when there's so many games going on. So I hope they'll go back to that when the playoffs start, because like having Inside the NBA just pop on like once every week during the playoffs isn't gonna work for me.
No,
because part of it is the running jokes, it's the rhythm, and all of it. Yeah. Like, so. I don't know.
For sure. I also think like it made me want to stay till the end of the game because I wanted to like watch Inside the NBA.
Right.
Which is like almost no studio show is able to do that. If it's a good game, I'll probably watch the post game. But if they lose and it's a bad game, I'm definitely not watching the post game. But like that post game show actually made me want to watch. I also kind of want to watch the Prime post game show. I gotta say they put together a really nice thing with Taylor Rooks and Dirk and Steve Nash.
You tune in to see Steve Nash like do the cha-cha.
Yo, Jerome, can you find this clip as well, please? Steve Nash was recently asked what would he do if he were in the 2012 Harlem Shake video, 2013 Harlem Shake video with the Heat, and he just pulled out this incredible move. Like honestly, you got it. This is again, it's similar to the KG thing. I can't just describe it to you. You have to see it to believe it. But
the things people do around Taylor Rooks just kill me. I'll still never forget Jaylen Brown being like, "I'm gonna win 8 championships in the next 6 seasons."
That's what started it all. Actually, the Jaylen Brown actually started it all. Jaylen Brown started a flat top back then, and he was like, "Yeah, I got 8 chips in me, man. I'm the new Bill Russell, man."
6 years is insane.
They're calling me a bag of Lay's, bro. You can't just have one.
Oh my god. Well, while Jerome is looking for that, this segment is a presentation of ToonieBet, online sportsbook and casino, thousands of slot games and live casino at your fingertips, and a sportsbook made for Ontario. Get your game on with ToonieBet. I don't know if you know, Giannis is back, eh? Like apparently,
it has not changed a single thing, but okay.
Apparently, the Bucks are trying to make a late run here, and I don't know what. But the Bucks are taking on the Atlanta Hawks, who are standing firm and gonna have Magic City night next Monday.
Wow.
Giannis and the Bucks minus 115 against the Atlanta Hawks. You know what? I like to see the Bucks make a little run here. Let's get a little Bucks Hornets for the 10th seed. So give me the Bucks minus 115 over the Atlanta Hawks. Make sure you hit up ToonieBet.ca for all your sports betting needs. ToonieBet is licensed and regulated by the AGCO and iGaming Ontario, 19 plus. Ontario only. Please play responsibly. Yeah.
Yo. All right, here's the
here
clip.
we go.
Hey! Hold on now. Wait a minute. This man can do everything. Steve Nash do.
Yo, run that video again, man. I'm sorry. I love Steve Nash. Steve Nash is one of my favorite players ever. What would you done in that? What would you done in that?
Hey! Man, hold on now. Wait a minute. This man can do everything. Steve Nash do.
Wait, who was glazing up saying this man could do everything? Is that Haslam?
Udonis has him.
Oh my god.
No, because it was the Heat version of the panel with him and Dwayne Wade. And they were reflecting on the infamous Miami Heat Harlem Shake dance. I mean, speaking of what was hot back then, it was the Harlem Shake dance.
That's right. Yeah.
Every dorm room was doing a Harlem Shake at your local university. But yeah, then Steve Nash just pulled out this move. I'm sorry, but it's like mesmerizing. I've watched this clip probably 20 times. It's so.
What would you done in that, Steve? What would you done in that?
Hey! Man, hold on now. Wait a minute. This man can do everything.
This guy turned into Usher. No,
Steve
seriously.
Nash do.
Never in my life would I ever say this, but Steve Nash turned into Usher Raymond with the way he broke.
My
like,
god,
there's no way he's been
man.
dancing like this, man. And obviously, people are giving Taylor Rooks a credit
Guys.
as a host, which. Oh.
What up,
Guys,
Jerome?
I do have some additional intel because this isn't the first time I've seen Steve Nash dance like this.
Oh,
no, really?
Yeah. Well, like back in the day,
Okay.
I don't know if you remember, there was like a short period where Baron Davis was kind of like getting into media. Like this is like Funny or Die times.
Yes,
And
Grantland times. Yeah.
Yeah, and so what had happened was Baron and Steve Nash did what they made was like kind of like a Step Brothers type parody. But one part of the video is them essentially standing out, like I think in the middle of LA as essentially buskers. But this is like, you'll see this right here as I'm going to add this.
Oh my god.
Also, what is he wearing?
Yo, Jerome, this guy discovered ancient texts. What? Yo, where did Steve Nash learn this growing up in Victoria, Canada? Okay, there is no way that Steve Nash learned how to move like this growing up in, where did he grow? Like he was born in like Cape Town or whatever, or, like Johannesburg.
Richmond.
No, he was born in like South
shit.
Africa, and then he moved to like Victoria or whatever. Or his time spent in North London as a Tottenham fan. There's no way he learned how to move like this.
There's
man.
also
So yeah, I was familiar with his game. Like when I first saw it, when I saw the Taylor Rooks clip, it was like unquestionably hilarious that like everyone does jump up for it. But yeah, no, I've seen him dance like this before.
This is there's another one too, I think, of him doing
Right.
Pilates.
So accurate. This is something you would see Taz Mellis and J.E. Skeets do on the Score. In fact, I believe Steve Nash is dressed exactly like J.E. Skeets.
Oh my god, man.
Jorts, a plaid shirt. He's doing
Honestly,
basketball
this
stuff.
This is the Skeets starter pack, man.
No, this is
the
legit
starters.
J.E. Skeets. No,
the
Steve
starters,
Nash
man.
recreated J.E. Skeets from First Principles, bro. That's J.E. Skeets. That has to. He even has the same haircut as Skeets. That little white boy cut him like a pixie cut, basically. Like.
Oh man. So someone in the chat said, brought my mom to her first Raptors game since coming to Canada. Saw Will in his LA All-Star jacket, and Jerome in the Carter top in lower section in 117. Damn, you've been rocking that All-Star jacket, eh?
Oh my god, I probably got like, I'm not even kidding, like 20 compliments on the jacket.
Yeah.
Everyone was always trying to like buy the jacket. I legit felt like Richie
Yeah.
Appeal Jr., bro.
Well,
Or
that's
not
great.
Richie.
Can't
Richie.
wait
Yeah.
can't wait to wear it to crickets now. Yeah.
Well, I kept telling everybody that you also have the jacket, but people were like, "We don't
Like,
care.
nobody cares.
You look good in the jacket." So.
No, but we got because the media game's coming up, right?
Wait,
So-
before you get to that, just a shout out to Kevin from Virage Sonora for hooking us up with that. I was wearing the hockey jersey that we were getting.
Oh
Nike
yeah,
hockey jersey.
yeah. I was wondering where you got that. Yeah, because you're not a big Vince Carter fan either.
Yeah.
There was no Vince Carter on it. I mean, it's just like from the era
right.
of. Yeah,
It's the Carter era. Yeah, that's true. That's true.
It's Carter era. Yeah.
So in that scenario, because Kevin gifted it to me and then I gifted it to Jerome,
Mm-hmm.
do you think I should get more credit than Kevin?
No. Well,
Absolutely not.
okay. Here.
No.
Or do you think it should be a 50-50 situation? Or
Here's
maybe
the
a
thing. Like
70-30?
we had the conversation on the side as like. It wasn't like through the kindness of Alex's heart. Well, I guess it was. I'll take that back. But no, Kevin is like, hey, I have this. We're going to check if Alex wants it first, but if not, you can have it. I was like, okay, that sounds great.
Yeah, that's exactly what happens. I was gonna say, as somebody who's received many Alex Wong hand-me-downs, this
Also, to be fair, like
he
when
gets
you get
first dibs.
in fairness, when Alex gives you a quote-unquote hand-me-down, it's some of like the nicest, like coolest stuff that you can get.
Yeah. And then meanwhile,
Like
this
the guy
guy's got
spends a ton on these like vintage items. Yeah.
This guy's got a pair of fucking Joel Embiid Skechers waiting for me. Yeah, bring those to the media game. I don't wear those.
You know, can I bring them to you? You know what's crazy with the Joel Embiid Skechers was, I gave them to my grandpa because I'm like, okay, the soles of the shoes are made with Goodyear tires, so they have like anti-slipping, and I'm like really worried about my grandpa like walking outside in the wintertime slipping.
Aren't
at
you
90
worried about
plus.
me
With
slipping? I
Joel's
just
like
slipped
injury
outside.
history, is that like the kind of footwear you want to be providing your grandpa? Like I don't.
I just
you know,
slipped outside into it, bro. Yeah.
You did. Yeah,
Well,
but you
if
said the
you were
Jason
wearing the
Williams.
Joel Embiids,
You were wearing
you
the
would have
Jason
been fine.
Williams.
Yo,
skates
You would
out there.
have skated through that shit.
That's the Equavi of your grandpa, man. That's Quavi, man.
No, but my
think that's
grandpa
pretty
did say
quavi.
he's like I already have shoes, so why did you give me more shoes? But it's okay. I told him to replace the Hardens, man. The Harden threes, he could throw them out now, man. That's from 2000.
Man.
He was playing with PJ Tucker when he was wearing those
pretty
Harden
sick.
threes.
I can't wait to get my hands on these MBs, man.
Wait,
He might be
so
playing
does
with
that mean your
DeMontis
grandfather has
Montevideo.
the same shoe size as like we do, like 10.5?
Yes, but please do not give him more shoes because he grew up in like a very, very poor situation. So
can't
he's like, if
relate.
I have one
I
pair of
just-
shoes, then I'm it's enough, you know.
I know, but what if those pair of shoes was like just like some Jordans or something? Like,
Yo,
fire.
what? Yo, you know what though? People with the number one shoe game are like the Chinese aunties that you just see in Chinatown. They're
Oh,
like
yeah,
sitting for
incredible
like
stuff.
2 hours in like I don't know that bakery, that one bakery on
There is
Spadina.
What
there's
they're
a
in
thing
there
of, like,
wearing,
as we
like,
move
concrete.
more toward like normcore and things like that, like all the uncles and aunties have like the most incredible, like every uncle and auntie in Chinatown on Spadina basically dresses, or like every guy on Ossington aspires to dress like that.
Yeah,
But,
for sure.
but ironically
Actual
on one
style.
end, unironically on
the
Spadina.
difference is that people on Spadina, they don't even try. It's like,
They don't. They just succeed.
Hey.
Yeah.
That's we're just describing appropriation from first principles. No.
Yeah.
Anyway,
the
we
person
got a
also
media
did follow
game.
up here and said, wanted to say hi,
Oh,
but
wait.
was sandwiched with other people at the top of 117. I enjoy all the content you guys and keep going. Now I got to go back to work. Appreciate you for taking time out of work to even do this. But yeah, if people want to say hi at the game, please, by all means, do it, man. And sometimes people get nervous and they're like, I see people like, oh, that's that guy, but they don't actually come up and say hi. I'm like, yo, I'm friendly. You can say hi. You know?
Hey, you know who wasn't afraid to say hi? It was OG Anunoby's brother yesterday. Yeah.
Oh, wait, hold on. Hold on. Okay, hold on. So you ran into OG's bro? You want
ran into-
what's his name? Chibo?
Chibo
Anunoby? Like the big guy?
I don't know.
Was he-
yeah,
was
yeah,
he-
it
was
was
he-
the big man. It was the big man. Yeah,
Okay, he's a big guy. Okay, yeah.
I guess he could have lied to me that he was OG's brother.
That'd be
I had no
incredible.
idea.
What a
That's a crazy thing to lie about, man.
I
No,
ran into him at the at the most popular type of shop that's available in downtown Toronto. Yeah. Canna Cabana. Canna Cabana on King and Bathurst.
Come on, man.
Next to the
Why
McDonald's.
you Because he's such a cop, man.
He's like, can I get it? He's like, can I get an ounce? Is an ounce a lot? Anyways, he comes up to.
Why are you like this, man?
No, there's a
God
message
damn
to
it,
be
man.
delivered. There's a message to be delivered. So he comes up to me.
Hold on.
He comes up to me. He's like, hey, you and Will Lou, man. You and Will Lou. You guys the media guys. Yeah. I was like,
Yes.
yeah. And then whatever, we chatted for a little bit, and then he just wants the people of Toronto, I guess through his brother, OG wants the people in Toronto to know that he never wanted to leave Toronto. That he wanted to be here. Yeah. That's it.
Okay.
That's it.
Interesting.
Yeah. And, complained about my side, but yeah, it's fine. Yeah.
Is this the person who?
What, he was a Raven?
Yes.
Yo, did you ask him if Ray Lewis murdered that guy?
No, I didn't, man.
He probably was teammates with Ray Lewis. You could have asked him if he murked that guy.
I was like holding all these gummies, just be like, "Yeah, man, what up?"
Wait, did you take
He's
the
like-
gummies yet?
He's like, "You still do your little podcast?" I was like, "Yes, sir."
Wait, hold on. I need to know the context around this.
Running.
So, okay, you run into each other. Did you say hi? Did he say hi?
No, because I don't know who he is. So he came up to me. No, because he like. Would you have recognized? Would you have recognized OG's brother? Because I've never seen him. Yeah.
You know what? You're right. I
offense.
probably
I've never
wouldn't.
seen
I may have thought it was him.
No, but this is
I
not
don't
like
know.
how like if I run into like who is it? Pascal's brother, like Christian.
Christian.
Like, I would
So
know
when you run
Christian.
into people outside of the context of where you should see them, you need a second before you actually recognize.
No, I've
who they
never
are.
seen
Yeah.
OG's brother. I don't even know that OG. I didn't even know that OG had a brother.
So he said hi to you,
So
and
he
then
came
he
up to
struck up
me.
this
He's
conversation.
like, he's like, yo, you're the guy, you and Will, yeah. And then I was like, yeah.
Hey, he said you weren't
And then-
Will, which is already impressive.
Yeah, it was
itself.
like borderline.
Super impressive.
Borderline. And
and
we were
then
just chatting.
How did he want you to disseminate this message? Like, did he say like, "Hey, for the record," like, did he bring it
Well,
up?
he-
did you
he
bring up
said-
OG's exit? Like,
Scoop.
No, well, we were talking about Messiah a little bit because like it was like, oh, it's kind of funny how like, oh, there's all that talk about the timeline, and then now they have Brandon Ingram when they maybe could have just kept Pascal, or Pascal and OG. And then he was just like, yeah, you still doing the pod? I was like, yeah. And then he's like, there's certain people here in Toronto that like, people are saying that like OG really wanted to leave Toronto. He really wanted out. Like, that's not true. He's like, if you get a chance, just let people know. Like, that's not true.
wow. Hey, aggregate this, man. Come on, man.
What? OG did not want to leave Toronto? That's not that big.
Hey, OG, don't you wish you were still with the Raps?
We're not
Don't you
clipping
wish you
this.
stayed with the Raps?
Yeah. Anyways, OG
Okay.
loves. You never know where you're gonna get, who you're gonna run into in the city.
Fair enough.
Well, I mean, you
We
didn't have
totally
to
cut you
expose
off
where
earlier
you ran
about the
into these
media
guys.
game.
But
You were mentioning that, Alex.
Huh?
You were talking about the media game, and then. we
Oh
totally
yeah,
cut
that's
you
all
off.
I had
Yeah.
to say about the media
that's all.
game. There's
Yeah,
a
fair
media game. Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Fair enough. Hey, Jerome,
yeah.
nice outfit you got on, man.
Oh, thank you. What are we shouting at Gracia Lamb?
Yes.
Yes. This is. I mean, Alex has one of these as well.
I got two.
You got two of them. But yeah, this is a Nike ACG hoodie that I added some illustrations from friend of the show, Gracia Lamb, who did this for Lunar New Year. You can
Sick.
see over here. So a lion holding a basketball. Yeah. It's really good stuff.
So-
Like there's like a whole graphic on
Go
the
to
back, but I'm
go
not
to
gonna get
Nike. Go to Nike at Eden Center.
Exactly.
If you want to get.
There are only so
things
many left.
Custom. Yeah, I did that
Oh.
with a shirt the other day too, just to like.
Did you do another one?
Yeah, this is like the second one that I
Oh,
did,
sorry.
just to get the.
That's really nice.
the-
Yeah, I had that on my back too. And then,
And then
Yo.
this on the back and
ooh, big
Yo.
graphic. That's crazy.
Damn.
Yeah, no, definitely go hit it up. I think that's some of the best graphics, that you can get if you're trying to like do something for like Lunar New Year, which I guess is over now.
Got a little mahjong on the sleeve here.
Oh, that's fire. Nice. Hey, you ain't accustomed to getting accustomed. You don't even know it, huh?
What? Yeah, and by the way, people who won prizes on the latest banter pod, I'll reach out to you within the next 2 weeks. Yeah, so.
Yeah, the
Don't worry.
P&L finally hit, so.
No, don't worry. I know people are anxious to get their merch. Don't worry, we'll get the merch over to you guys.
Sick.
All right, I gotta go look at these Megan Fox photos. We'll be back Friday with some NBA banter. And I guess, should we read We shouldn't read Marv Albert's Wikipedia in full, should we?
Well, there's that, or we could have trivia time. There's 18 brothers in the NBA. Can you name them all? I don't know. We
18
need some filler
brothers?
content.
There's no way there's 18. Okay, we're doing it.
There's 18.
Ton-
I think you
Tony
got to look
Bro-
up the quiz.
Tony brothers. Oh, by the way, worst part about last night's game was a stupid Asian ref from Boston, man.
Oh my! Don't even.
Every time I see him, I want to fight.
Don't even get me started on that Evan Scott, bro. Evan Scott, if I see you, I'm shaming you, bro. Asian Heritage Month does not belong to you. No, Kohei Fat Choi for you,
Never
my
seen
brother.
someone less Asian than Bobby Webster, man. It's crazy.
Oh my.
All right, we'll see you guys Friday.